Now this is a product that AMD has pretty much been talking about since the ATI acquisition. This is Fusion. So let's start with who this is from. So this is an MSI product. It's the E350IA-E45. This is compatible with Windows 7. It is AMD Vision certified. It has HDMI, and apparently it comes with Norton, which don't bother installing. Just download Windows, Microsoft, whatever, Security Essentials. Okay, it's got all solid caps. Runs with SATA 6 gigabit per second as well as USB 3.0 for high-speed peripherals and internals, and it has a 3-year warranty. And let's see, we got all solid caps. This is a military class motherboard, so it should last a long time. USB safeguard, so it has an ESD protection chip. You can rest assured to stay on the safe side with dual current protection chip static electricity, whatever that is, so you can safely plug in USB things. Okay, SATA 6 gig, USB 3. M-Flash is a cool feature. It allows you to update the BIOS easily, although this has been around for a while, so I suspect they had run out of things to talk about here. Alright, although all solid capacitors, that's a great thing. This is an ITX board, and it supports AMD Fusion processors. Zacate? I actually don't know. Somebody educate me. This is the E350. It has support for 2 DIMMs for up to DDR3 1066, up to 8 gigs max. Check it out. Yeah, 1 PCI Express X16 slot. So this will support full-speed graphics cards, 8 channel, 7.1 audio, gigabit Ethernet, 4 SATA 6 gigabit per second ports from the AMD Hudson M1, as well as 2 USB 3.0 ports, 10 USB 2.0 ports, and there's an I/O overview, which we won't need because we are going to open the box. Bam! Box is open. Okay, so we got a drivers and utilities DVD. Throw it away. Download the latest. We got MSI talking about all of their good stuff like Big Bang, Fusion, military class, as well as a quick installation guide, which looks to unfold into about the size of a poster. Okay, we've got an I/O shield, which is helpfully color coordinated. Thanks for that. And then we've got a couple SATA 6 gigabit per second cables. Top quality and stability. Here's a little manual for you in a bunch of languages. Excuse me, guys, sorry. Okay, so then in our environmentally friendly cardboard packaging, we have the E350IA-E45 itself. So this is a very cool looking board. It has on it a heatsink fan combo in the middle that is cooling the APU. So what you're going to notice immediately about this board, if you're like me and you notice these things, is that it doesn't have a chipset visible anywhere on it. So what that means is that either there's something under that heatsink, which there is, okay, so that's pretty boring, but that chipset is only handling I/O, I can tell you guys that much, because the CPU is actually soldered onto the board, includes the memory controller, includes the GPU, so this is Fusion, finally here, and is fully capable of playing back HD movies and all of that good stuff. You might even get a little bit of low-end gaming going on a platform like this, so that's pretty cool. So let's start with the overall layout of the board, which is what we usually do with motherboards. Here on my blog, we've got our CPU, GPU, and chipset all under this massive heatsink. Massive compared to the ITX board that it's taking up about 1/4 of the surface area of, so it's not really all that big. But then we've got our 4-pin CPU power connector up here, and I have no idea what the ideal location is on an ITX board, so let's assume that's pretty good. We've got a couple of headers here. We've got some, what appears to be 3-phase power design, okay? We've got our CPU fan plugged in via a 3-pin fan header. All right, we've got 2 DDR3 slots up to DDR3 1066, and then we have, wait, really? 1066? Maybe I forget. Yeah, DDR3 1066, huh? There you go. Okay, we've got our 24-pin power over here on the right-hand side. There's our 4 SATA 3 6 gigabit per second ports. We've got a couple front USB. We've got front panel audio. We've got, where are our front panel connectors? Where are those? They must be here. That must be them. Although I'm not 100% sure. No, that doesn't look like them. Where are they? Now this is audio, this is front panel. Sorry guys, that's audio, that's front panel. Okay, so here's our PCI Express 16X connector, which I'm a little bit, although not all that disappointed to report, is not actually PCIe 16X. You can actually see the metal contacts in here. That only goes up to 8X, although 8X is enough for any graphics card that's going to, you'll be able to overpower this CPU long before you're gonna run into that PCIe 8X bottleneck. Alright, here we go. So we got a combo PS2 port, big fan of these. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 USB 2.0 ports, HDMI, VGA, Gigabit Ethernet, 2 USB 3.0 ports, optical audio out as well as coaxial audio out, and 7.1 audio. Here is the CMOS battery, which is kind of glued to the I/O panel for some reason. There's the NEC chipset that's running our USB 3 ports. And gee, I guess that's all there is to really say about it. It's revolutionary, actually. It doesn't look like much. It just looks like, you know, another MITX board. A pretty slick looking one, but this could change everything. Thank you for checking out Linus Tech Tips, and don't forget to subscribe for more unboxings, reviews, and other computer videos.